Alright. Looks like we're ready to go. Sunday night, just after 9 p.m. here on the Eastern Seaboard. We are ready to continue the main scenario quest. We're on 2.4. 2.4 is rather large. I don't know if we'll be able to get through... everything in 2.4 in one night. It's rather large. So we'll try our best and see how far we can get. Hello everybody, Shizu-san here, and we left off. I'm parked right here next to Alphino, ready to start 2.4. Like I said, hopefully we can finish all of 2.4 tonight, but it's rather large, and I don't know if we'll actually get to everything. There's also a dungeon and an extreme in it, so I'm pretty sure we won't be able to get through all of it. But let's at least try to go and complete the dungeon, get as far as the dungeon and complete that, and then maybe unlock the trial, then do the trial in the next stream. So let's finish up, or let's continue rather. Here we go. What is it, Aloe? And do be concise, I'm rather busy. You would lend a hand, you say? I see. Well now, that you mention it, there is a matter that wants for attention. Given its sensitive nature, I was hesitant to entrust it to my braves, but the demand upon my time are such that I had little choice. Which is not to say that my men want for labor. Though we are but newly formed, there is already a greater demand for our services, and we are hard-pressed to answer all petitions. But I digress. The fact is, I would sooner attend to this particular matter myself, but my presence is required elsewhere. That being the case, I have entrusted its resolution to my second-in-command, Captain Ilberd. Tell him that I sent you, and he will furnish you with the particulars. My thanks in advance, Aloe. Okay. Where's Ilberd? Oh, there he is. Let's see what Mr. Ilberd has to say. Oh, cutscene. Okay. Let's do it! Is it voiced? Is it not voiced?
Hail to you, sire.
Oh.
How might we serve you?
Yeah, Alfie sent me to talk to you.
Commander Leveilleur bade you serve us? These are welcome tidings indeed. Given the sensitive nature of the task, I could not rely on one of my own.
Oh.
That which I'm about to tell you, I tell you in the strictest confidence.
Oh, here we go.
Some days ago, we received certain documents from an anonymous source. They notified us of the presence of a Garlean agent within the ranks of one of the Grand Companies. Following some discreet inquiries, we identified a suspect among the Immortal Flames, whom we detained for questioning. Alas, the man was not our agent. He was but one of many men in the agent's employ. We pressed the traitor for a name, but he had none to give. He claims never to have met his master, whom he knows only as the Ivy. He was, however, certain that this Ivy had coiled itself around every part of the Immortal Flames. It would seem our quarry joined the company some time ago, and gradually recruited others to his cause. These conspirators are the vines by which he learns our secrets, all without exposing himself. It won't be easy to identify the Ivy amidst this tangled mass of subterfuge, but we have a tendril in our hands, and we shall follow it all the way to the gnarled root.
Okay. So what's your plan, man?
Now, much as I would prefer to proceed with due discretion, circumstances demand that this matter be settled post-haste.
Agreed.
Garlemald's War of Succession nears its end, and it is feared that the Empire will soon resume its march on Eorzea. When it does, we can ill afford to have traitors in our midst. The Ivy must be rooted out now. We must begin by apprising General Roban of our findings. I would ask that you accompany me to the Hall of Flames, and remain on hand to see that things go smoothly. Assuming the Ivy's tendrils are as widespread as we believe, he will be aware that an investigation is underway. And if that is the case, he may well move against us. We must be prepared for anything, while taking care not to betray our purposes by seeming prepared. A simple enough task for a one-woman army like you.
Alright. Why not? I said I'd help, so I guess I'm helping. Let's go! Where is he? At the... oh, he's at the Hall of Flames? Okay. I swear, like every time I log on, those people are dancing. They don't take a break. Alright, what are we doing?
Well, well. What brings you here, my friend?
Oh, you didn't know? Oh, you didn't know?
She is here at my behest. Greetings, Roban. It has been a while.
He sounds so douchey, too.
Hilbert, you old scoundrel. When they told me you'd be visiting, I scarce believed my ears.
Okay. Why not? Ugh.
But look at you! The honored captain of the Crystal Bloody Braves. Who'd have imagined, eh?
It wasn't me for sure.
Not many, but fewer still would have imagined your destiny lay in politics, old friend.
Aye. We've both come far, have we not? Lest you wonder, Hilbert and I go back a long way. We've been friends and rivals since we were lads. The last time we saw each other, Alamigo had just fallen, so you can guess how many summers it's been. And in all that time, not a word from the fool.
Ah, well, my dealings tended toward the modest and mundane, unlike some I could mention. As I hear it, no sooner did you reach Thanaland than the brass blades clapped you in irons and dragged you off to die on the blood sands. Being a stubborn sort, you won 1,000 matches and earned yourself a place in the people's hearts while you were about it. Then, with your mountain of prize money, you bought the Colosseum and secured a seat on the Syndicate. Those balls, brother! Rags to riches does not do it justice. You're a hero to the common man.
I don't know, man. Feels like he's putting him down.
Ha! Spare me. I am no hero. If anyone is worthy of that title, it's our friend here. Next to her, I'm little more than a glorified butcher. But you, Hilbert, you sell yourself short. By all accounts, you are an adventurer of some standing.
I like to think that I did my part for the greater good. But if you're no hero, then I'm no adventurer, not in this company. Anyway.
That's right. You don't stack up to me.
I have tidings.
Let's hear it.
So there has been progress. I've let it be known that this meeting is a reunion between old friends. None will give your visit a second thought. To convene elsewhere would only attract attention. Let us speak here, in plain view of all. So it is we who have been compromised. Teleji Adeleji's machinations have shaken Ul'dah to her foundations. In such uncertain times, a man's loyalty may be bought for a fistful of gil. But if this snake has truly been in our midst for as long as you say, we must needs consider a far graver possibility. Conspiracy. Could it be that the monitorists have been in league with the Empire from the first? Very well. I will have my most trusted men investigate the matter. Continue your inquiries in the meantime. It does me well to see you again, old friend. When next we meet, let it be over a flagon of ale.
Oh, of course.
I look forward to it.
Why not?
Let us reminisce of bygone days and drink to the future of our homeland. Flame General. You wear the mantle well, old friend. I must work hard if I'm to keep up. Well, it would seem your services were not required after all. I dare say we have Roban's prudence to thank for that. Still, I was glad of your presence. My thanks, Scion.
He sounds so douchey. We'll take the money. Alright, what's next? I don't think it's this, right? Oh. Our hunt for the Ivy begins in earnest, Scion. Suffice it to say, we must tread warily, but one misstep may well cost us our lives. Our business here is concluded for the time being. Let us return to the Rising Stones and report to Commander Levailleur. Okay. Let's do that. Teleport, teleport. We love teleports. Let's do it. Now, what is to happen next? Alfie's probably gonna send us on some crazy mission where we just go talk to a bunch of people and then come back. Because that's all we've been doing. It's like, talk to this guy, then come back. Talk to this guy, then come back. Give us a real mission, Alfie! Ah. I almost spilled my water. That would have been bad. Computer would have like freaked out and like blown up in my face. That would have been the end of the stream. We are returned from Ul'dah, Commander. Such a stupid salute, too. And not a moment too soon. Something has happened. Trouble? You will recall that the 4th was tasked with reconnoitering the rendezvous site used by the Ivy's minion and his Imperial contacts. Soon after you left, we received word that the unit was ambushed en route to its destination. God damn it. According to the report, one of ours has been taken captive. The Garleans are not wont to treat their foemen with dignity, and I have grave fears for her safety. We must dispatch a rescue party at once. Recall those braves who are afield. Begging your pardons, Commander, but we have not the time. I'm afraid I must ask for your aid once more, Scion. An ill-prepared rescue party will only serve to provide the Garleans with more captives, yet time is of the essence. Simply put, you are the best chance we have. Captain Ilberd has the right of it. I trust you are willing, but of course you are. Now, Aliane of the 4th lies in wait in the Tangle, near the entrance to Castrum Sentry. Seek her out, and she will apprise you of the situation. I guess I do have to leave. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's call Neutrogena and let's get over there. I wonder why Carby like lags so far behind. It's just like a programming thing, but it'd be nice if he was like right next to me like every time instead of being like so far behind. Alright, here we go. Call Neutrogena. There we go. Let us fly. Flying so early at a level is so cheating. But I'm not gonna complain though, because I like being able to fly this early. It makes going around and doing things so much quicker. There we go. I found them. This is Echo 5. I found them. I repeat, I found them. You would aid us in the rescue mission. We are in your debt, Warrior of Light. Now time is against us, so allow me to brief you on the situation. The Garleans fell upon us without warning, wounding poor Resh and hauling her away to the castrum yonder. Outnumbered as we were, it was all we could do to flee and regroup. Even as we speak, the Garleans may be interrogating Resh, or worse. With her hurts... Wait, what? With her hurts. I don't understand, like that doesn't make any sense to me. With her hurts, I feel that she will not long survive their attentions. We must rescue her without delay. Why can't they say with her injuries? Like, what with her hurts? Our order may yet be in its infancy, but the bond that binds us is strong as mithril. None of us will stand by while a comrade suffers. We, the remnants of the Fourth, will infiltrate Castrum Sentry. Please help us find Resh before it's too late. Okay. Not a problem. Can I fly there, or do I have to, like... Oh, good. I can fly there. This makes it so easy. I just fly over. I just passed like everything. Here we go. Where is he? Alright. Oh, there's more. I only saw the one. Okay. There we go. And you're next. Oh, get out. I don't think it's worth wasting a summon on him. Yeah. That would have been a waste. Oh, Neutrogena leveled up? What? Hold on, I need to... where am I? You guys are a little late there. They had to take the long way around. Rash, thank the gods we found you. And thank you, Warrior of Light. Now to quit this accursed place. Resh cannot move with those wounds. She will need to be carried out. I believe a diversion is in order. Might we trouble you to provide one? Given your reputation, I suspect the Garleans will be only too happy to grant you their undivided attention. If you were to create a commotion within the castrum, we should be able to steal away unnoticed. Let us speak again once we are safely outside these walls. Sure. I'll be the distraction. That's the job of the Warrior of Light, is it not? Let's see, companion, leveled up. Okay, skills. What's this? Increase HP? Sure. Let's do that. Alright, where are we gonna make a commotion? Here? No, I pulled the wrong thing. Oh, tab targeting. Alright. Next diversion. Let's go beat some guys up. Oh man, there's a bunch of other dudes around. Alright, let's kill these guys first. There's one. That should be good enough. What the? Cover free. Slide cast. Oh, I didn't take it. Why can't I target him? Ah. Oh, I got stunned. Looks like Neutro's keeping them occupied. There we go. Nice. More distractions? Oh, here we go, here we go. Which side? Where are they gonna come from? Oh, behind me. Go Garuda! Oh, too bad. You got your butt kicked. Go Titan. Yeah. Oh boy. Is AoE gonna hit them all? Nope. AoE does not. They're too far apart. Let's not waste a summon on him. Come on. Yes. And down he goes. Alright. More diversions. Or do we just meet? I think we're done, right? Yeah, we're done. No more diversions. Where are they? They're in the trees, Captain! Where? There we go. Oh, you silly frog. I can't see. Camera angles are bad here. Nope. Alright. What's up, Alien? I have awaited your return most anxiously, my friend. You have done us a great service indeed. Thanks to your aid, our comrade Resh is safe, and we suffered no further casualties. Words cannot well express my gratitude. All that is left is to report the mission success to Commander Levailleur. I shall go on ahead to the Rising Stones. Alright, I'll meet you there. No problem. On my trusty steed. What? Fly. Technically, since she's running, I really should be there before she is, but I bet you she's there. The minute I get there, she's there. Oh, look at that. It's like a big old stingray down there. Is she inside? Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's inside. What's up, Flamin? Okay. Let's see what Alfie has to say now. Ah, it does me well to see you thus returned. Though I doubt not your prowess, entering an enemy stronghold is generally considered to be a risky adventure, and I must confess to having been a trifle anxious. But here you are, hale and whole, having succeeded in your mission as is your wont. Listen, dude, time and again, you have sent me places, and I always come back. Why do you doubt me so? I am the Warrior of Light, okay? Come on now. Lest you wonder, the woman you rescued is being cared for by the Domans. Thanks to their expert ministrations, the danger has passed. You have my gratitude, Aloe. It's no problem. It's a day in a life, and being the Warrior of Light, you know what I mean? Allow me to thank you also, Scion. Resh owes you her life. We escaped with minimal casualties this time, but we can ill afford to be caught off guard again. The Empire is not an open opponent to be trifled with. I can't read today. As you say, Commander, I will see to it that the men keep their wits about them. And it may yet take time, but I will not rest until we have identified and apprehended the Ivy. I have every confidence that you will succeed, Captain. As for you, Aloe, I realize you have scarce caught your breath, but I'm afraid there is no rest for the weary. I require that you accompany me to Kurthus. I have been granted an audience with the Ishgardian dignitary, you see, and the man expressly requested your presence. Uh-oh. Who wants to see me now? By name, no doubt. Oh, do not look so surprised. You should be familiar with the trappings of fame by now. We shall depart as soon as you are ready. Alright, I'm ready now. Let's go meet my fans. I could use gloves. I'm wearing like really crappy gear, so gloves is fine. Let's see. These are 110s. These are better than what I was wearing. Okay. What's next? Coming to terms. We have been blessed with a rare opportunity, Aloe. An audience with an ambassador of the Holy See of Ishgard. We are to treat with Sir Aymeric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights in Camp Dragonhead. It is considered a great honor to serve the Holy See directly as a Temple Knight. Needless to say, their leader wields tremendous political influence. We would be wise to court his favor. Okay. For that reason, I consider your attendance essential. If Sir Aymeric wishes to meet the woman behind the legend, I would not deny him the pleasure of your company. I'm a legend now. Look at that. The antecedent should see the wisdom of his plan when you request her permission to accompany me to Kurthis. Mayhap you feel this to be a waste of your talents, which could doubtless be put to nobler use. If so, I should remind you that more good can be accomplished with the stroke of a pen than the thrust of a sword. I mean, I guess... I mean, considering that I'm a summoner, I don't even use a sword. I have a book, and I guess I write in the book, so the pen... Yeah... The pen. I think it's more so the book. I mean, I'd sock someone over the head with this book. A meeting with an Ishgardian ambassador. By all means, I think it a wonderful idea. We've received no reports of etheric disturbances or unusual beast tribe activity of late. If Alphinaud believes your presence may help him to secure more favorable terms, I see no reason to deny him. Oh, great. Okay. So I'm used as like a political coin, so to speak. Sure. Antecedent, I take it Aloe has explained the situation. Excuse me, I'm thirsty. She has, yet welcome though these overtures are, I cannot help but wonder what prompted them. The Ishgardians have spurned all contact with the other city-states for decades. Why reach out now? Why is my camera so, like, high? There we go. Would that I knew! The question of their motives is one which I have given no small amount of thought. Alas, I know more than is generally known. I know no more. I don't know why I just didn't see that word. The notoriously reclusive nation of Ishgard, situated at the center of the Albathian spine. Ruled by the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, at the head of which presides the Archbishop. Members of the original Eorzean alliance, formed in the wake of Alamigo's fall some 2 decades ago. Friends of convenience who withdrew from the alliance as soon as the Imperial fleet was routed at the Battle of Silvertear Skies. Since which time their borders have remained closed to all outsiders. Hey, Hippie Chili, what's up? How are you? I'm doing good. How are you? It's a good Sunday evening to be playing Final Fantasy. They have rejected every one of their former allies' calls to reopen dialogue, turning a deaf ear to their neighbors' pleas, even when the calamity loomed large. And on the fields of Cartano, where brave men and women laid down their lives in defense of the realm, their banners were conspicuously absent. You're doing good? That's good to hear. Hopefully, it's good enough that it spurns a good day, a good beginning to your week. Do you have camp or work tomorrow? I have work tomorrow, so can't play too late tonight. I have tried to convince Ishgard to rejoin the Alliance at every opportunity. I have explained over and over again that unless Eorzea stands united, we cannot hope to preserve our freedom. One by one, our nations will fall, as once fell Alamigo. And what have mine efforts yielded? Why not? Surely this can be considered a step in the right direction. I should hope so. Rather than the lowly messengers we have been fobbed off with in the past, this time we shall meet with a man of genuine influence. I mean, yeah. Of course, I'm not so naive as to think that they come to us out of the goodness of their hearts. We have something they desire, though I have yet to find out what. Oh, Sunday already passed for you? Oh, okay, so different part of the world, different time zone. I get it. Well, hopefully you're having a good start to your week. But such is the nature of diplomacy. They will bring their agendas to the negotiating table, and so will I, along with a handful of incontrovertible truths. The Empire will soon be at our doorstep once more. Indeed, You may be assured that I will expound upon this point and others. Oh, Hippie Chiblee, thank you for the follow. Let us depart for Cramped Dragonhead, Aloe. Our old friend Lord Haurchefant is expecting us. Since our quest to recover the Enterprise, I understand that you have further ingratiated yourself with the man. Excellent work. His fondness may prove useful to our cause. Oh, so now you're using my connections to get to Sid just so you can get a free ride over to Ishgard? Alfie's just using me. He's just constantly using me. No worries. Yeah. Thank you for that. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I'm basically playing the game from the beginning. This is a brand new character I created because I haven't played the MSQ in like 10, 11 years since the game first started. So like most of this story plot, like I actually forgot what happened. So it's kind of like being new all over again. And they changed a lot of the things, which is like really cool to see. Ah, Aloe, ever a welcome sight. Our hearths have been stoked to blazing in preparation for your arrival. It would not do such a distinguished personage to catch cold whilst enjoying our hospitality. The gesture is much appreciated. I fear I shall ever struggle in cold climes. Ah, good Master Alphino, an honor as always. Likewise, Lord Haurchefant, forgive us yet another imposition. I fear we have relied overmuch on your aid, since you so generously assisted us in locating the Enterprise. Nonsense. Any debts incurred have long since been repaid. Besides, who can say what the future may bring? House Fortoms may even seek the aid of your newly formed Crystal Braves. In any case, I am simply delighted that the Holy See is at last willing to grant you an audience. No doubt your discoveries at Snowcloaked helped to justify the decision. This recent resurgence in heretical activity is of grave concern to us all. Yeah, I know that feeling. I started playing at the start of Reborn. Oh yeah? Nice. Are you 90 yet? Or are you still working on it? But to the matter at hand, Sir Aymeric arrived in Camp Dragonhead earlier, and I am told he is eager to meet with you at your first convenience. You are doubtless weary from your journey, and desirous to rest a while by the warmth of our hearth. But if you are willing to forego such comforts, pray inform the knight stationed outside the intercessory. He will grant you entrance and send word to the other attendees. As inviting as your heart sounds, I think it best we proceed to the intercessory forthwith. I don't even know what that word is. Intercessory. What is that? It's like hard to say. Oh, it's that little room, isn't it? It looks like it from the map. I think it's that. Yeah, it's this little room. What is an intercessory, though? I don't even know what that is. We have been expecting you, madam. Pray take your ease inside, and I shall summon the others. Let's go. Okay.
Have faith, my friend. You need only state your case with confidence and clarity.
Scholar and Reaper are 90? Nice. How are you liking Reaper? I've tried it. It's not really my cup of tea, but it's really flashy. It has a lot of flashy moves.
Commander Leveilleur, it is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you. I am Aymeric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights.
Nice.
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. Your reputation precedes you, Sir Aymeric. I think we will find that we have much in common.
Speaking of reputations, yours towers over us all. Does it not?
I mean, I am the Warrior of Light, so kinda.
It does indeed, Lord Commander.
See, she agrees. She knows what's up.
I am not too proud to admit that I have followed your activities with an interest bordering on fascination.
Oh, one of my followers? Oh, nice. Thank you, Amherst.
Full glad was I to learn that you would be joining us.
Alright,
Now then, shall we begin?
let's do it.
We know full well that the Garleans will return in force ere long. What is more, we have yet to achieve a lasting victory over the primal menace. The beast tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the last. Ishgard is not immune to these threats. I must reiterate that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean Alliance.
Reaper's fun? Nice. At least you're enjoying it. I mean, that's the important part, right?
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
On what grounds?
Despite their presence in Kurthus, the Ixal do not concern us. Their territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry.
Oh.
Consequently, the Holy See judges this to be a Gridanian affair, and Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations. Even were that not the case, our forces are wholly committed to the Dravanian conflict. We have not the knights to spare. As for the Garleans, we are not ignorant of history. We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
Then surely it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Mayhap one day, but not yet. Gaius van Belsar is dead, and the legion of conscripts he left behind lacks the will to fight. We think it highly unlikely that they will emerge from behind the walls of their castra for some time.
Forgive me, but if Ishgard's position has not changed, why did you agree to this meeting?
I know why. I know, Alfie. He just wants to meet me. That's what it is. He wants to meet me.
It was not only as a representative of Ishgard that I came here.
Pardon?
It is not within my power to change Ishgardian policy, regardless of my personal feelings. There is, however, one area in which I may exert a measure of influence. Concerns have been raised over the supplies House Forton has offered to Revenant's Toll. These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers. I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, there's gonna be something tagged onto this. But what is it? What's the condition?
Sir Emmerich, we would be in your debt.
No, you would not. For I require something in exchange.
There it is.
Of late, there has been a flurry of Dravanian activity, the purpose of which was not immediately clear. However, our astrologians have since observed alarming changes in the heavens. The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, and there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard Sorma.
The fallen guardian of Silvertear Falls? That's absurd.
Full many times have I gazed upon the dragon's corpse still wound around the Agrius, and wondered how different our world might be if it yet lived to plague the skies. I do not know, and I do not wish to know, nor does any son of Ishgard. Yet the mere presence of Dravanian forces is not sufficient grounds to send knights to Mordona, whatever our astrologians say. As I told you before, we have not the forces to spare.
But we do. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over the Keeper of the Lake.
Do you accept these terms?
I mean, I guess I have to, right? We can't deny this.
I do. I will see that you are kept abreast of any developments. I regret that we could not come to a similar agreement on other matters, but I understand that you are not at liberty to make such decisions. Nevertheless, I hope that what we have accomplished here today will serve to demonstrate to your countrymen that we can work together towards a common goal. Mayhap one day we shall look back on this moment as the first step towards a united Eorzea.
Mayhap we shall, Commander.
Sounds like a plan. Uh-oh.
What is the meaning of this?
Yeah, exactly.
The caravan, my lord. It's been attacked. It was Iceheart, my lord.
It was Iceheart.
By the Fury! All our precautions were for naught?
Oh boy. Alright, can't use any of these, so we'll take the money. Alright, next. The Intercession of Saints. Just when we were starting to make progress, and to make matters worse, the caravan they spoke of was bound for Revenant's Toll of all places. Honestly, were I so inclined, I should think the gods were conspiring against us. Happily, however, I am not. I would know more of this attack. Let us speak with Lord Harshaphon and find out what he has learned. Okay. Hopefully he's learned something of use to us. Give me the news. My sincerest apologies for the interruption, my friends, but the situation is such that we must act swiftly. If you would be so kind as to elaborate. Iceheart's heretics fell upon the caravan, bound for Revenant's Toll, as it was passing through Boulder Downs. 'Twas an ambush, swift and ruthless. In an instant, every knight was slain, every crate seized. Then, as quickly as they had appeared, they were gone. 'Twould be an impossible feat without knowledge of the route, knowledge to which only a select few are privy, I presume. That's exactly it. Quite. We can pursue that avenue of inquiry in due course. It seems to me that examining the scene of the ambush would be our first concern. The trail is yet warm. We must act swiftly. As Lord Harshaphon said, less crucial evidence must be lost. Evidence be lost? You have a knack for discerning hidden truths, Allo. Why don't you go and inspect the ambush site in person? An excellent idea. Inform my men of your intent upon arrival, and they will gladly share their findings. Alright, let's do it. How far is it? Oh gosh, it's all the way on the other side. You know what? I wonder if it's faster if I just do this. I go to Mordona, and then just fly over. Take into account how long it takes to teleport, how long it takes to switch the zones. I wonder if this is really quicker. Yeah, I'd say it's kind of quicker. Move along, adventurer. There's nothing for... Hey, Lord Harshaphon bids you speak with us. Then you must be... Beg your pardon, Scion. As you can see, they left nary a crate behind. Tipped the wagon for good measure, even. Whole thing's a bit odd, if you ask me. Would have been easier to just steal it, though. Damn sight harder to conceal it, I'll allow. Reckon they came prepared, probably with wagons of their own hidden away off. But to pay no heed to my ramblings. Absent of proof, 'tis naught but speculation. Might be as the squire receiving care at the observatorium could tell you something more factual, that is, if he's awake. Unlike myself, he was there during the attack. Not that his presence amounted to much. Okay, so we're just outing people now? It's like, it's not my fault. Go talk to this guy. It's pointing fingers already. Alright. Go ahead, you go point them fingers. I'm gonna go talk to this guy, see what's up. Now where is he? Is he outside or inside? It says he's supposed to be here. Is he inside? No. Maybe in this house? Oh yeah, there he is. Surviving squire. You've come to ask about the attack, haven't you? We came upon them before the entrance to the Hall of the Seven Echoes, pilgrims. We marked them as lost and ill-equipped for a journey further north. Our leader called out to them, and one stepped forward to answer. Slowly she approached, her silver hair flowing in the wind like melting snow. Just a young girl. I thought some poor lost lamb in search of salvation. Our leader must have thought the same, else why would he let her draw so close? They exchanged some words I couldn't hear, and she leaned forward as if to kiss his cheek, and then he sighed and crumpled to the ground. I didn't know what had happened till I saw the snow turn red. And then there was red everywhere I looked. I tried to fight, but I took a blow to the head, and by the time I came to, the others were dead and the heretics were unloading the wagon. They'd have killed me, so I just lay still and listened. Iceheart's people spoke of deliverance and resurrection, and they spoke of Shiva. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They talk in primal talk now. Not Shiva. Alright, let's go talk. Let's tell Alphino what we found. Attention, attention, Shiva is coming! Ah, you've returned. What news have you for us? It seems Lady Iceheart does not scruple to sully her hands with blood. Who's this Shiva the heretic spoke of? Have you not read a single line of the Enchiridion, Master Alfie? Shiva was a traitor to kith and kin, an apostate who lay down with dragons. That's a nice way of putting it. Now, we can't expect all foreigners to know Ishgardian scripture so well, particularly when it concerns the patron saints of heretics. Wait, you say she's their patron saint? Oh no, it all makes sense now. Lord Horshaphant, what was the caravan's cargo? If I recall correctly, the Diamond Forge had requested a rather large quantity of crystals. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Do you not see? Iceheart and her fellows intend to summon Shiva as a beast tribe would a primal. Why else would they go to such lengths to secure crystals? I shall inform the Lord Commander at once. Lord Horshaphant, you would agree that discretion is of the paramount concern. Of course. I trust we can count on your continued support, Master Alphino. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to combat the primal threat. Our support is a given. I will need to send word to my brethren in Revenant's Toll. Our entire order must turn its efforts to the prevention of this summoning. Naturally, that includes you, though I am sure you would not miss this for the world. No, of course not. I'm gonna be kicking butt. Let's see. New tights? I'll take it. Use new gear. Okay. 110. Alright. What's up, Alfie? Strength in unity. How far are we now? No, not that far. The persistent attacks on our caravan seemed a little more than a nuisance at first. The heretics were a problem, to be sure, but a relatively minor one. That was before I discerned the purpose behind their attacks. Of course, now they have my undivided attention. After apprising Minfilia of the situation, I shall summon a unit of Crystal Braves to assist us. As for you, Aloe, pray join me at Whitebrim Front. Since the incident at Snowcloak, the Knights of House Durandare have redoubled their reconnaissance efforts in the region. It is my hope that they have information which may help us determine precisely where the heretics are hiding. Given our mutual enemy, Lord Drillamont should be eager to oblige us. I shall see you there then, good? Yeah, alright. I'm gonna fly there on my trusty steed. Let us away, my friends. Whee! Well, at least I'm appropriately dressed for this weather. I have a coat on and everything. Boots. This works out good. Works out in our favor. Alright. Oh man, I have to go to that second floor area, don't I? I hate going up these windy stairs. There he is. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn wish to join in the hunt for Iceheart? Your assistance is more than welcome, my friends. Considering the report I just received, I dare say your timing could be no better. We are all ears, Lord Drillamont. Oh, he's here too? Nice. A band of pilgrims was seen transporting a large number of crates to the west. Their garb appears to match the description provided by the squire who survived the attack. Alas, our scouts lost track of them at Snowcloak, the selfsame frozen wall which we speculated might conceal the heretics' hideaway. Suffice it to say, the disappearance of these pilgrims and their provisions all but confirms our suspicions. I have heard enough. My knights will join the hunt. I took the liberty of summoning a unit of Crystal Braves to wipe in front. Given the gravity of the situation, I trust you agree that we must use every resource available to us. These are extraordinary circumstances, Commander. 'Twould be in our best interest to coordinate our efforts. Such was my intent from the start, Sir Amherst. And so it begins, my friend. Though I dare say it will prove an all too brief collaboration, Iceheart will not elude the combined forces of the Crystal Braves and the Temple Knights for long. Nevertheless, a wise man does not wager all upon success of a single solution. There may yet be subtler means by which we can locate the heretic's lair. Mayhap Drillamont has one in mind. Mayhap. Oh, what's going on here? Are these the aforementioned supplies? Yes, yes, excellent. My lady, everything has been accounted for. If there is aught else you would have us do, pray speak, and it shall be done. Take the money. Dark words, dark deeds. Let's see, I think we're 2 more to the dungeon. It seems as though we are always one step behind, our quarry ever just beyond our reach. Though I would like to believe that the tables are about to turn, I must confess I have certain doubts. A joint effort may succeed where others have failed, but it could yet yield the selfsame result. Fortunately, we are not without other options. I trust you have forgotten Inquisitor... You haven't forgotten Inquisitor Gillame. We have not. The mystery of how the heretic remained undiscovered for so long has been much in our thoughts, as has the question of what steps might be taken to prevent similar breach of security in the future. Accordingly, we conducted an exhaustive and covert evaluation of everyone in Whitebourne Front. Though some were found to have committed certain minor transgressions, we identified only one possible heretic. If this man has pledged himself to Iceheart's cause, we have taken note of the movements of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves, and upon recognizing their intent, he may attempt to warn the heretics. The man's watch is to end soon, at which point he must report to Sir Jontremont in the yard. I would have you keep an eye on him. If he ventures beyond the walls, follow him discreetly. Should he meet with a heretic, do not interfere. Simply watch and listen. I have seen to it that the suspect knows nothing which could endanger our plans. Okay. Let's use our ninja skills. It's our ninja listening skills. Here we go. Okay. Leads to the south gate. Okay, let's go. Let's follow him. The accursed night. We shall see where you go. Okay. Fly! Where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh snap, now he's running? Was I spotted? Why is he running? Hey, where in the seventh hells are you? I'm freezing my bollocks off here. I'm here, you blundering oaf. Why are you late? Standing on the wall, why else? I have duties to fulfill, you know. Your sole duty is to the bloody echo. Lower your voice, or they'll hear us in White Brim Front. Yes, of course. The Temple Knights are mumble in Snowcloak. What? This is what you bring to me? We already knew about mumble. Our comrades in Boulder Downs will use the tunnels, mumble. Dead before they know what's happening. Nevertheless, mumble. If you waste my time again, is that clear? Oh my goodness. What's with the mumbles? Okay, where to now? Oh, I have to go back? I thought I was supposed to follow him. I guess he went back to White Brim. Oh no, I probably have to go up the stairs again, don't I? It's so annoying! God, this camera is like making me nauseous. Oh, the spinning. Well, did your investigation bear fruit? Yes, it did. I saw some stuff. I see. I shall have the man detained at once. His guilt is plain. Would that you could have heard their words more clearly. Yet the few snatches you were able to make out are nonetheless enlightening. It would seem the heretics are aware of our operation and confident that they can thwart it. Their comrades in Boulder Downs are key to their plans, which means it is key to our plans that they be rooted out and put to the sword. Let's get the boots. Because that is an upgrade. Oh, but it looks terrible. Can I glamour? I can't glamour up, please. Oh. Okay, so glamour, we want this one. There we go. Okay, next quest. First Blood. We have long suspected that the heretics use a network of secret tunnels to traverse the highlands undetected. Given what you overheard, I fear that Snowcloak may be riddled with such passageways, and that the heretics in Boulder Downs are planning to use them to take our forces unawares. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to happen. A contingent of House Durandare knights are on patrol in the area, and I shall order them to begin searching for the heretics at once. But knowing nothing of our enemy's numbers or readiness, I cannot say for sure that they will be sufficient. It would put my mind at ease if you would consent to assist my knights with search. I know they would take courage from the presence of so storied a warrior. Pray rendezvous with them at Boulder Downs. If Haloni is kind, we may catch these heretics before their plans come to fruition. Show them no mercy, Aloe. The lives of our allies are at stake. Okay, did someone say steak? I'm hungry. Alright. Oh, that's a long flight. Can I go over the mountain range? I hope so. Make this flight shorter. I'm doing it. Going over the mountain range. Uh-oh. I think I made it though. Yes. High enough to make it over. Alright, where are these fools? Oh, there they are. Looks like it's fighting time, people. Let's call Neutro back. Alright, let's come from it from this side because there's oh no, there's a tunnel. I don't know. We'll just start from this side. Let's see. Of course, they're behind me. Get him! Get him! I'm not wasting a summon on this guy. Alright. There we go. Let's go Titan. Get him! Nice. Save it. Save the summons. One more? Easy. Alright. Delivered to Drill 1. Again, I gotta go back again. All this back and forth. Drillamont, just meet me here, man. I did all the work. Just meet me. At least halfway. Or at least put like an Aether right there so I can teleport to the other side. Because it's so annoying. This back and forth, back and forth. I was just there. And I have to go up the stairs again. This is like the most annoying part of the quest. It's this awkward travel time. My knight sent no word of your coming, Aloe. What has happened? What is that in your hand? It's a parchment, man. By the Fury, those were veterans with years of service. And now they lie dead in the snow. Their bodies must be recovered and... No, we have not the men to spare, not now. Not while Iceheart prepares to summon an abomination. The heretics you dispatched were not of sufficient number to contend with the combined strength of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves. There must be others, and I'll wager they are on their way to Snowcloak as we speak. To make matters worse, it seems the traitor you followed managed to pass the heretics something of value after all. The parchment you recovered is a timetable of the guardsmen's watches at our outpost in Snowcloak. The traitor was stationed there long before he aroused our suspicions. Would that we caught him sooner! With this information, the heretics would know when the watch was weakest. They could use their tunnels with impunity and prepare their ambush. Yeah, that's kind of messed up, isn't it? The timetable has not changed, you see. Of course it will be changed now, but the heretics may already be in position. House Durandare must send reinforcements, even if it means withdrawing the knights from the Stone Vigil. I can see no other way to safeguard the lives of our allies. Alright, let's do it. Let's get cracking. The path of righteousness. Time is of the essence, Allo. While my knights make ready to depart, the heretics may take our allies in Snowcloak unawares. Superior training and equipment will avail them not if they are cut down ere their swords are drawn, but all is not yet lost. If you leave now, there may still be time to warn them. Make haste, I beseech you. Fly to Snowcloak and tell Sir Aymeric everything we have discovered. Oh, I like how I said fly. He must know. Let's go! Happy It could be worse. You could be doing it without having a mount or able to fly. That is true. Glass half full type of guy. That is true. Because doing this like way back in the day when you couldn't fly, that was really painful. So being able to fly now is definitely a lifesaver for sure. But it feels kind of like cheating also. Allo, this is a welcome surprise. Perhaps the only one thus far. As you can see, we have yet to uncover any hidden... I got more to say, Aymeric. Yeah, my gratitude. Truth be told, we suspected the heretics might be plotting such an attack. Now that we have confirmation, I shall place my knights on high alert. Has Commander Leveilleur been informed? The Braves must be made aware. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him right now. No, don't worry. What do you see with your eyes? It must be here, I'm certain of it. Why else would they go to such lengths to defend Snowcloak? 'Tis but a pity this discovery comes when our enemy has us at such a disadvantage. Forewarned though we may be, the heretics know the terrain far better than we. I dare not think how many are watching us at this very moment. Yeah, there's probably a bunch of them. Let's be honest. There's probably a bunch of them. Confound it, this is all wrong. Iceheart has us scrambling to save our own skins when we should rightly be straining every sinew to find her and stop this damnable summoning. There she is! Come here, girl! Oh, snap. Ugh. Talk about on time. That was close. They didn't hurt you, did they? Only my pride, Ida. What pride? There will be others nearby. We must see that they are given a similarly warm welcome. Commander Leveilleur! There's been a development, sir. Together with the Temple Knights, we have secured the entrances to some half-dozen tunnels, after spotting the enemy breaking the surface. But that's not all, sir. We think that one of them may be important. Certainly the heretics near flung themselves upon our swords to defend it. Okay. Aha, just as I suspected. Amongst this warren of tunnels lies the entrance to Iceheart's lair. Summon the others. We're going in. Let's do it. A moment, Alphino. The tunnel in question is barely wide enough for 2 men abreast. We cannot say with any certainty where it leads, much less what is waiting for us there. Furthermore, we have no way of knowing how many heretics are still lurking here on the surface. What if they were to converge on this point after we enter the tunnel? For all we know, we could be funneling our forces into a trap. That's okay, just send me in. I can take them all. I take your point. If the tunnel is indeed as narrow as you say, greater numbers would be more of a hindrance than a help. Should we encounter difficulty, our own allies would become an obstacle to escape. A change of plans. While we rendezvous with Sir Aymeric and keep the heretics here at bay here, you will go wherever that tunnel leads. You will find Iceheart at the end of it. Do not let her escape. You venture into the unknown, so see that you are prepared for anything. I would suggest you call upon your allies, though not too many, or Papolino will sulk. It's no problem. I got this. This queue is probably going to be long. Where's the stalwart knight? Oh, here he is. The entrance to the tunnel, madam. It's just over here. Had we not seen the heretics breaking the surface, we would never have noticed it. Per Sir Amaric's orders, we will stand guard outside. Please be aware that even should you encounter significant resistance, we cannot leave our post. That's fine. I'll be fine. Okay. Where is it? Snowcloak? Join. 7-minute queue. Alright, I'm gonna get some more water because I'm thirsty. So I'll be back while we're waiting for the queue. Okay, I just walked in back from the kitchen. I just noticed the pop. Oh my god, what great timing. Come on, last DPS. It's always the DPS. Alright, that didn't take that long for that queue. It wasn't that bad. Alright, let's go. They're going further? Oh no, they're not. Alright. Let's go, Garuda! Nice. Lead them down. Oh man, they're dying before I can finish my cast. Go in for it. Alright, we're gonna save our summoning. Boss room coming up. boss time. Go Titan. Ooh, go for it. Come on. It's going down. Ah. Cut him up, Garuda, with that wind. Uh-oh. Titan. Go for it. Oh, he's dead. Yeah. Easy as pie. I could use another ring. Sure. Let's go. Get him, Garuda. Oh man, they're not gonna want to gather. Come on. There we go. Run. Go Garuda. Let's save my Festus for the boss. Actually, the boss doesn't really need it as much. This isn't a snowball boss. Let's see, do these guys know how to do this fight? Let's go! This damage is kind of pointless. There we go. No, 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 no! Oh no, he missed it. He missed the snowball. Oh, somebody already hit it. Let it get bigger. Let the snowball get bigger. God, okay. They don't know how to do this fight. They're just doing a small ball. No. We must get the balls bigger. Or else this fight is gonna take forever. Alright, hit the ball again. Aim it towards the ball again. Aim it this way. I wish I had a taunt. No, he's doing them singly. It's like one by one. Wow, this is painful. Okay, keep facing him this way. Keep facing him this way. Yes! There we go. One more time. One more time. One more time. There we go. That's it. Yes. Alright, these things are small enough, I think it'll actually kill it. And one more. Oh, that wasn't enough? There we go. This feels like less than 10%, so I figured that was enough. Pass, I don't need this. Pass, I don't want this. Oh, Burrito. Ifrit. Oh no! Ifrit didn't get to hit him. Oh, what a waste of a summoning. I should have saved it. Come on, gather. Come on! These things are walking so slow. There you go. Get him with it. Nicely done. Let's go. Oh, how far is he gonna take this? Tighten. There you go. Next. summon for the boss. There you go. Attaboy. Alright, time for the last boss. Let's do it. Are they gonna pull without me? They're gonna pull without me, aren't they? Let's see if they pull without me. Oh, they didn't. Yay. Let's go. Get him. Alright, go away for it. I think that thing's gonna blow up, right? Oh yeah, that blows up. Let's go. Yeah. Take him down. That's gonna blow up on me. Smooth. Almost dead. Get him, get him, get him! Oh, I'm not gonna have any summons up in time. There he goes. Down. Nice. That was a smooth run. No deaths, no problems. Second boss was a little bit hairy. Let's see, what's the loot? I can use that. Oh, I already possess one. Never mind. Commendation? Sure. Oh, there's no one I can give the commendation to. Tank and the healer left before I could give them one. Alright, what's next?
The tales do not do you justice, warrior of light.
Oh, this part's voiced.
Yes, I know who you are, and you know who I am.
Okay.
I was given the name Izel, but I earned the name Iceheart. This endless cycle of hatred, of bloodshed, of sorrow. You would see it continue, O noble warrior of light.
I don't know about all that.
I would not. I will not. I will bring an end to this war between dragon and man, no matter the cost. In time, you will come to understand that what we do for the greater good. For Eorzea, for Hydaelyn.
Dude, I'm just gonna let her walk away. Stop her! Why are you just letting her walk away? I just let her walk. That took longer than I expected. What news, Aloe? So Iceheart is but a pseudonym. Not that it matters. That she managed to escape is regrettable, but from your description of that beast, you did well to come as close as you did. In any case, now that you have cleared a path, the Temple Knights can begin to survey the tunnels in earnest. Mayhap they will even find a route past the ice wall. Wouldn't that do wonders for their fight against the heretics? The Crystal Braves would certainly share the credit for it too. 12s be praised, Aloe. We may yet turn the situation to our advantage, assuming we stop Iceheart before she summons Shiva, of course. Needless to say, our fellow Scions have not been idle. Minfilia and Urianger have been busy perusing the archives of House Fortemps, gathering what information they can on Shiva. Which reminds me, if you were intending to trudge back to Camp Dragonhead to report on the day's events, don't. The antecedent should be here any minute. I can only assume some people enjoy subjecting themselves to this cold. Okay. Whatever that's supposed to mean. For the greater good. Let's see. How far along are we? Oh yeah, it's pretty far. Aw, look, she has a new robe. Antecedent, you come to us straight from the archives of House Fortemps. I trust your time there proved fruitful. Would that it had. Urianger and I scoured countless texts, but what we found was of questionable veracity. Accounts of Shiva's life and deeds are sparse and contradictory, only agreeing upon one point. She lay down with a dragon. This is such a nice way of putting it. The gravest of all sins, according to the Ishgardian faith. Yet in the eyes of Iceheart's followers, this was a holy act, the blessed union of man and dragon. How such a thing could even be possible is quite another question. Yeah, I mean, if you're going into the semantics of it, let's not. Suffice it to say, I very much doubt that we will find a useful answer in the archives of House Fortemps. Much knowledge has been lost over the centuries, though in this case, one wonders if it is by circumstance or design. You said that Iceheart took a moment to plead her case prior to escaping, did you not? I wouldn't say escaping, I kind of just let her go. I didn't even bother to stop her. Viewed without prejudice, most would agree that bringing an end to an endless war serves the greater good. I think Sir Aymeric might take issue with her methods. Yeah, seriously. I do not care if a few stragglers manage to escape. Until the sappers confirm that a tunnel is safe, men are not to search it. Yes, Lord Commander. Oh, what, he's gonna talk to him? You pursue your foes with less zeal than I had expected, Sir Aymeric. Lest you misunderstand, I do not deny that our enemy has given us good reason to be prudent. I merely meant, you being a man of faith, that I had expected a certain single-mindedness. Wow. That's bold. If I was him, I would slap you. After all, it was not by the will of Halone that your ancestors came to this land. Why they took up arms against the Dravanians, what would they have done in your position, I wonder? There are those who believe that faith is a renunciation of free will, that unquestioning devotion is required for all who would live a life in service to the Fury. Such righteous fervor may well serve a knight on the front line, less so a leader of men. We are all at liberty to interpret the scriptures as we will. I choose to believe that the Fury would value the lives of her followers over the deaths of her enemies. But I would not presume to speak for the Knights of Eld. 'Twas a different time, nay, a different era, and scripture tells us only so much. Would that it told us more. Dude, this Sir Aymeric is like in his own little harem. Like everybody that reports to him is like this like female girl. That man is awfully pragmatic for a servant of the Holy See. A welcome trait at the negotiating table, to be sure. Less so when one's enemies are making ready to harness the power of a god. So judgy. Mayhap he does not truly believe the Ice Heart's plan can succeed. Truth be told, I too remain somewhat skeptical. Shiva was real, a living, breathing woman. Of that there can be no doubt. In this respect, she differs from every other figure to have been summoned, each of whom was worshipped as a god. The sole exception being Good King Mogomog XII, the myth made manifest in response to the fervent supplications of Mughalsgard. Saint Shiva may differ, but what of the heretics? They are a tribe of outcasts at war with a mighty nation, who yearn for the resurrection of the one who embodies their beliefs. If that is not placing one's faith in a higher power, then what is? Crystals and conviction, Minfilia. They have them both in abundance. What's this guy saying? Can that truly be all that is required? I don't know, you're talking to the wrong person. My survey team has concluded a preliminary analysis of the Aetheryte Iceheart used to escape. They believe that she teleported to another Aetheryte somewhere not far to the west. Despite the apparent proximity of the second Aetheryte, however, they have been wholly unable to detect its presence directly. Unless Iceheart has some means to mask its signal, I can only presume she had it destroyed to prevent us from following her. Without the means to teleport as she did, we have no choice but to search for an alternate route. Most likely a tunnel, assuming one exists. Let us not give up on teleportation just yet. One of our colleagues in Charlian might be able to assist us. I pray that you are right. I dare not think of how long it will take us to survey the entire tunnel system. This is true. While Minfilia looks into our Aetheryte problem, I would like to request your assistance with another matter. Of course you would. The third unit is currently tracking the remnants of the heretic force which attacked us. However, the search goes poorly despite our numbers. Kurthus is vast, and Iceheart's followers know the terrain far better than we. Your knowledge of this region may serve to hasten the process. You mean my ability to fly. The sooner we capture Iceheart's followers, the sooner we can press them for their leader's whereabouts. Also, though it is admittedly a selfish request, I feel that my braves would benefit immensely from working alongside you. While we have our share of veterans, we also have more than a few less experienced recruits, many of whom look up to you in case you were not aware. This dude talks too much. Good. I knew you'd understand. Yu Yu Hase can apprise you of the details. When the task is complete, come and find me at the observatorium. Captain Ilbert and I are meeting there to discuss the latest developments in his investigation. The Temple Knights shall hold Snowcloak in our absence. Let us leave them to their work. Ours is more pressing. Sure it is. Let's do it. Okay, here he is. There you are, Aloe. Commander Levier instructed me to wait for you. Your assistance is most welcome, believe me. Most of the Third hail from Ul'dah, and for a man accustomed to the feel of sand beneath his boots, the crunch of snow can be rather disconcerting. But to the matter at hand, nary a moment ago I received word that the heretics we seek have been spotted making for Danifan Pass. My braves are already in pursuit, and I should be grateful if you would join them. I myself shall be taking part in the hunt. Never let it be said that I do not earn my coin. I don't know who said that, bro. He's like one of those guys that you talk to, and like, before they say anything to you, they always have to give you their resume, as if they have like something to prove. He's like, these people are running. Don't worry, I'll be in the fight, because, you know, I did this and I did that, and I don't want people saying that I didn't. Like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like, those people that feel like they have to give you their entire resume before they actually answer your question. So as to, like, kind of, like, back up their claims of being this godly person. Thal's balls, my ankle is on fire. Caught my boot on a rock or something and twisted it as I fell. The others went on ahead to Danifan Pass. Hurry and you might catch up. If you aren't sure where to go, look for tracks. The snow is fresh, so they shouldn't be hard to find. Who needs tracks? I can just fly. Let's do it. Go, Neutrogena! Let me see. How much XP has she gained so far? Okay. We're halfway through. Fly over the mountains. Oh, it's in that red area. Yeah, this area. Almost there. Where are they? Are they at the mouth of the entrance? No, not there. Wait, why am I missing them? Oh, Fresh Prince, that's fine. Duh. Tracks lead southeast. Okay. There he is. Scion, what are you doing here? The heretics, I'm not sure. There was a great scaled beast, and cough cough Yu Yu Hase. I think he went east on his own. The heretics split up, so we did too. Alright. Oh, here we go. Let's go kick some butt. Get him! How embarrassing. I was so intent on following the heretics' tracks that I almost failed to notice that they double-backed. Almost, mind you. One tried to sneak up behind me and got a knife in the gut for his troubles. I thought myself alone, so I started searching the dead man's knapsack for anything of interest. And lo and behold, before his friends found me, I came upon this. Which is... Withdraw in groups of 3 or less to the observatorium. Give the signal and wait. The merchant will be watching. Be late and be left for dead. Speak for itself, does it not? They can't possibly mean to rendezvous inside the place, so we should restrict our search to the surrounding areas. Let me rephrase that. You should restrict your search to the wilderness around the observatorium. I will need more than a moment's rest to recover from these wounds. How dare you give me orders? I am the warrior of light, you fool. I would have known what to do without him telling me. Just saying. Okay. There we go. Suspicious Curthin. Smack him. I'm through with listening to your excuses. We leave now. How? The woods are crawling with those bluecoats, and the knights are searching every wagon that passes through the gates. What's going on here, boys? We'll stay with her, if you think you'll fare any better. Now, there's no need for that. Oh, snap. Cut him down? There are places like this in my homeland. Sacred snow-capped peaks where blood must not be shed. For some reason, I can't read. Hey, Yugiri's back. Yet your lands ever thirst for the blood of the fallen, and by your deeds it has drunk deep. No, I have done no wrong. None but meet in secret with heretics. Deny it all you will. We shall have the truth from you yet. Inquisitors are not the only ones skilled in the art of interrogation. Damn it all. He fainted. Fancy meeting you here, Aloe. I presume your work with the Third brought you hither. What a tangled web, lest you wonder. We came not for the heretics, but for the merchant who has been conspiring with them. He came to our attention during the course of our investigation into the Ivy. It beggars belief, I know, but it seems our favorite Garlean spy may have been providing assistance to Iceheart. Were it not for the efforts of Lady Yugiri and her shinobi, we might never have discovered this connection. Master Alphino is too kind. I fear my people and I have done little to aid your search for this spy. We long to strike back against the Empire and weaken their influence in this land, to prevent the tragedy which befell Doma from reoccurring. The days ahead and the work they promise will require a very particular set of skills. What I have is a very particular set of skills. Skills which I am fortunate enough to possess. If you will allow it, I would accompany you until the investigation is complete. That is a most generous offer, Lady Aguirre, and one which I will gladly accept. Thank you. Though I may disappear for a time, know that I shall never be far and shall always be watching. It's kind of creepy. A comforting thought. Come, Aloe. Let us wait inside for Captain Ilberd to return and deliver his report. There we go. Captain Ilberd seemed confident that the merchant's resolve would swiftly crumble when pressed. If so, we should have new information ere long. As to whether it will bring us any closer to learning the Ivy's identity, I would rather not say. Given our adversary's cunning, I shall consider us fortunate if we are spared another wild dodo chase. The gods know we have more than enough to occupy our time as it is. Tendrils of intrigue. I hate that salute. Captain Ilberd, your report, if you will. Aye, Commander. Firstly, with regard to the heretic we captured, I regret to say that the man could tell us naught that we did not already know of Shiva. We have since handed him over to the Ishgardian authorities. Henceforth, the Holy See will pursue the matter independently. Our inquiries concerning the Ivy, however, have proven more fruitful. We have ascertained the channel by which the heretics acquire their information on the shipment routes. Go on. You'll recall the flame we first identified as being in the Ivy's employ. From him we were able to trace a trail of conspirators, each taking us closer to his master. Alas, the trail came to an abrupt end. Fearing that the investigation had been compromised, we took the necessary step of detaining all suspected of conspiracy. There were 5 on our list, including a flame stationed at Revenant's Toll. The man's primary duty was to keep an inventory of donations from abroad, the particulars of which we would share with benefactors, thereby ensuring that needs did not go unfulfilled. By virtue of his role, he was privy to the details of all shipments bound for the settlement. Needless to say, that included those originating from House Fortemps. He knew the precise route the caravan would take, and he sold that information to a merchant. I think we can guess which one. None other. With a little encouragement, he soon confessed to knowingly aiding and abetting the heretics. Well, that is one mystery solved at least, but what of the Ivy? Are we any closer to prizing off his mask? I dare say we are, Commander. Our relentless pursuit has forced him to commit a grave error. In a desperate bid to cover his tracks, the Ivy resorted to exercising certain administrative powers available only to high-ranking members of the Immortal Flames. If you consider, then, that our investigation is known to barely a handful of them, the field of suspects is greatly narrowed. Excuse me. You mean to say that the agent is among Raubon's innermost circle? Someone who has been with him since the Immortal Flame's establishment? 'Tis the most plausible explanation. Infiltration likely occurred during the company's founding, with the groundwork for the act being laid beforehand. To slip into a position of authority unremarked and remain above suspicion all these years. I too was surprised, though I really should not have been. Of the 3 grand companies, Uldaz was ever the more vulnerable to infiltration. Both Limsa and Gridani had long-standing armed forces that lent themselves well to information of the Maelstrom and the Order of the Twin Adder. To all intents and purposes, it was the same people, loyal ones, mined under the same leadership, only the banner was different. Not so the Flames. Uldaz's military was made up of desperate orders, most of which were glorified mercenary companies that answered only to their own paymasters. Hardly an ideal environment in which to establish something as high-minded as a grand company. Yeah, but aren't you the same? The Braves is the same thing. It's a bunch of mercenaries. The difficulties Raubon faced when founding the Immortal Flames are well known. Even after he had convinced his fellow syndicate members to share the cost, there remained the small matter of finding enough bodies to fill the ranks. Yeah, it's the same, dude. The Crystal Braves is a bunch of mercenaries. Indeed, and given the pressing nature of the Imperial threat, that meant recruiting every passing sellsword. Amidst the chaos of its findings, it would have been child's play to infiltrate the company. A good deal easier than now. The Immortal Flames have ever been caught between conflicting interests and the public and the private. Though the monitors ultimately agreed to support the organization's foundings, 'twas not out of charity that they did so, but simple self-preservation. Had Nail Van Darnus's ambitions been any less apocalyptic, you may be sure that they would never have risked supplying Raubon with an army. 'Tis but a wonder they did not attempt to extinguish the flames the moment the danger had passed. Returning to the present. Even as we speak, our Doman allies are shadowing several high-ranking flames, any one of whom could be the Ivy. Desiring to deal a blow against the Empire, the refugees were eager to lend their aid. I expect to hear from them ere long. Very good. Pray continue investigation with the first. Meanwhile, the second attend to the unrest, the third can join the fourth in inspecting crystal shipments. If they notice anything unusual, I want to know about it. If Shiva is summoned in like manner to the other primals, the heretics will be looking for further supplies. Understood, Commander. I shall send word to Sir Aymeric informing him of our success in identifying the heretics' abettors. Hopefully, the information will be of some use to the Ishgardians. It is time, Commander. Yes, I am aware. An emergency council of the Alliance leadership has been called. There have been developments in Garlemald, it would seem. As Commander of the Crystal Braves, my presence has been requested. I would have you accompany me, Aloe, as the realm's stoutest champion. 'Tis only meet that is... 'Tis only meet? Or is that supposed to be met? 'Tis only meet that you present for the discussion. 'Tis only meet that you be present for the... What? That's so confusing. Oh, and the antecedent has already given her consent, lest you worry. Alright. Like me, you are doubtless eager to conclude our business with Iceheart, but until another path to her sanctum is found, we shall remain beyond our reach. Minfili and the Archons are sparing no effort to secure an alternate route. Until such time as they succeed, I suggest we give some thought to the realm's other problems. I shall go on ahead to Gridania in readiness for the coming council. Meet me at Nofika's altar, and we shall make our way to the Lotus Stand together. Okay. I will beat you there. You know why? Because you're walking, I can teleport. Old Gridania. There we go. So easy. Oh, it's getting late. We didn't really get that far. How far did we get? Oh, we got kind of far. I mean, we did the Snow Cloak, and we're at Tendrils of Intrigue. We're halfway through. We're halfway through. We'll do a couple more quests, or MSQ quests, and then we'll call it a night. It's starting to get late. But we did, like, pretty much half of 2.4, so I guess this will be part 1 of 2.4. And then Wednesday will be part 2. Why am I running here? I was supposed to be going to Nofika's lair. Goodness. I went all the way here for no reason. Oh, I was already there. I could have just taken the next zone over to whatever. Oh, here he is. My thanks for coming, Aloe. When you are ready, speak with Conjurer yonder. She will allow us into the Lotus Stand. I know the drill. I am the Warrior of Light. The Alliance leaders await you inside the Lotus Stand. Will you be joining them? Yes. Yes, I will.
Change has come to the Garlean Empire, and we must discuss the implications.
The rumors are true, then? The War of Succession is ended?
It is. A new emperor reigns in Garlemald.
Oh, great.
Who?
Who? Dare say, tell us, man. Or woman.
The birth and all too rapid expansion of the Garlean Empire is commonly attributed to the strategic brilliance of Solus Zosgalvis, yet he did not rule alone. Several members of the royal household also distinguished themselves during his reign. Nevertheless, it was the eldest son who stood to inherit the throne, until his most untimely passing.
I thought us fortunate when I learned that the Emperor had died without naming a successor.
Oh, okay.
Would that the Garlean Empire had died with him.
Oh my goodness. Ugh.
'Twas the grandson and his uncle who had the strongest claims, was it not?
Indeed.
So what?
Yet claims count for little without the power to assert them. High Legatus Varus Ye Galvus is a respected military leader. Not so his uncle.
Is he the grandson then?
So young Varus has torn the crown from his uncle's grasp and taken his place at the head of the
Oh
Empire.
my god, my eyes are killing me. I want a cape just so I could do that. Just to, like, fling it around me. Looks like fun.
Given the troubled nature of his succession, the new emperor will require time to seal his grip on power. Yet have no doubt but that he shall, for there are none left with strength enough to oppose him.
Since the success of Operation Archon, the remnants of the 14th Legion and the forces occupying Alamigo have done naught but fortify their positions. But you can be sure they'll be ready to march on us again, if their Emperor gives the word.
When, not if. They say this Varus was so set upon Eorzean annexation that he spoke out against the Meteor Project.
Plainly, the new emperor's intentions are of great concern to us all. I propose that we set aside the Cartno dispute for the present, and discuss what measures the Alliance might take to prepare for a resumption of hostilities with Garlemald. Moreover, I move that we re-examine the question of how our former allies in Ishgard might be persuaded to retake their place at our side. Could Eorzea but stand as one, 'twould deal a grave blow to our enemies' ambitions.
I'd say so.
Well, I suppose we should be grateful that they have finally acknowledged the inevitability of Imperial attack. Who knows? They may even do something about it. If only the leaders of Ishgard would follow their example and stop hiding behind their gates, praying for the coming storm to pass them by.
True.
But that is a discussion for another time. At present, I am more concerned by the fact that the Alliance's mooted preparations will be made known to the Garleans many moons before their coming. So long as the Ivy eludes our grasp, no secret is safe.
It would seem that way. Alright guys, give me a second. I need to use the restroom. Be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see what Alphino has to say. It will not have escaped your notice that the nations of Eorzea are no nearer to being of one purpose despite their protestations to the contrary. Plainly, the threat of a resurgent Garlemald is not enough to stir them. And the reason for this? Deep-rooted mistrust amongst the citizenry. The nation's leaders can come to all the understandings they like, but their unity means little and less to the common folk. Take the Laminsons, for instance. Though Admiral Merwib outlawed piracy over a decade ago, foreigners still picture the nation as a haven for grog-swilling, wooden-legged cutthroats. Well, that seems a little judgy, right? A little bit. And likewise, the Gridanians are mocked as hermits who talk to trees, and the Uldans scorn as swindlers who worship coin. Not that such sentiments are entirely without grounds, of course. Take that pillar of Uldan society Telegiadolegi, for example. But that is beside the point. The fact is that the people are wary of outsiders, whether they have cause to be or not. On that basis, one could argue that the conflict at Cartano is a necessary evil. Each nation has its own warmongering faction that advocates the acquisition of Omega, and in order to placate them, we present them something resembling warfare, and thereby curb their appetites for a full-scale conflict. But enough idle musing. Let us speak of a more pressing matter, the Ivy. Since we spoke at the Observatorium, Captain Ilbert has further shortened his list of suspects, and by happy coincidence, the one he deems the most likely candidate is lately come to Gridania. The hunt nears its end, Aloe. All that remains is to corner our quarry. Seek out Ilberd near the Adder's Nest. He will give you the particulars. Should there be any developments in Kurthis, you may be sure that I will send word without delay. In the meantime, I wish you success in apprehending the Ivy. Alright, so let's teleport. Actually, we don't... No, you know what? It's right here, right? If I remember correctly, it should be like right here. So I don't have to go that far. Let's see. I hope. Oh, wait. This way. Yes. There he is. My thanks for coming, Scion. Doubtless the commanders have informed you, but we have unmasked the Ivy. From this point on, we must proceed with extreme caution. Okay, why? Why? Tell me. Listen well. The spy we have been seeking all this time is none other than Flame Marshal Eileen Rowael. Rowael. Raubon's second in command. What? How does it go that far up the chain? Prior to joining the Immortal Flame, she was a mercenary of no small renown. They say her skill with a polearm had to be seen to be believed. It has to be the cutie. It's always the cute one, right? Of Ishgardian birth, she is the highest ranked foreigner in the Immortal Flames, barring the Flame General himself, of course. When he formed the Grand Company, Raubon chose people based on their worth. Whence they hailed was of no interest. The monitors saw things differently, however. Having funded the enterprise, they reserved the right to reject candidates nominated for high-ranking positions. And 'twas no secret that they did not favor foreigners, Ishgardians especially, after the way the Holy Sea forsook the Alliance. Yet the monarchists did not raise so much as a murmur of protest when Rowael was appointed to her post. Passing strange, is it not? Could it be that the Ivy has some hold over the monetarists? Oh, she almost spotted us. But these revelations are secondary to our current mission. Of foremost interest to us is Rowael's presence here now. As you may be aware, it is the duty of the Flame Marshal to command the Immortal Flames in the absence of the Flame General. While Raubon attended to the Council of the Alliance leaders, she should have remained in the Hall of Flames. That's true, that's sketch. The woman has no business being in Gridania, yet here she is nonetheless. On some pretense, she is up to something. Mark my words. Even as we speak, I have a dozen men trawling the Flames' records for evidence of Rowael's guilt, but if we can catch her red-handed, we shall have all the proof we need. Which brings me to the plan. I have people watching the city gates, the airship landing, and the docks, every point of egress. She cannot leave without our knowledge. All that remains is to shadow her until she betrays her true purpose. Can I rely upon your eye, Scion? She doesn't have to use the exits if she can teleport like me. You have my thanks. Let us go then, and take care not to alert our quarry. Where's the next place? Somewhere up here? Oh, he's up there. Why can't I click on him? Rowael is headed in the direction of the Blue Badger Gate. With me, Scion. I'm on my way. Sprint! Where am I? Here we go. So Rowael has entered the Carline Canopy, meeting someone perchance, or could it be that she means to board an airship? Pray look for her within. If she is not on the upper floor, try the landing area below. One of mine is stationed there, and she may have seen something. FME is her name. I shall remain here in case Rowael reappears. Okay. Where are you, FME? She's downstairs. She's gotta be downstairs. There she is. Alafiera, such an unexpected pleasure. What brings you here? Ahem, a social visit, you say? How pleasant! No, she didn't come this way. I've noted every passenger and none bore any resemblance. Well, don't let me keep you. Okay. Told you, she just teleported. That's why you can't... If you only stay at the exits, you can't see her teleport. I'm telling you, she teleported out of here. Nowhere to be seen, you say? And you are sure she did not board an airship? She did not come back out either. Where in 7 hells could she have gone? The roost! How could I forget? Greetings, good sir. Might I interest you in some muntoi tonic? A cup a day imbues a man with great vigor, if you take my meaning. Hehehe. That's gross. Perhaps another time, friend. See, they got telemarketers in Eorzea too. Wait, that necklace. You are Shinobi of Doma. The woman you seek has left Gridania by way of West Shore Pier. She was attired as a merchant, but these eyes are not so easily deceived. You may wish to take your search to the East Shroud. Rest assured that we shall continue to support you from the shadows. What a creeper. Thank the 12 for the Domans. Were it not for their unique talents, Roel would have disappeared without a trace. Even star coat. Okay, that's still better than what I'm wearing. Oh, that looks so god-awful. Yeah, we're gonna glamour that. There you go. In flagrant delictico. Let me see, where are we on that? Oh, 2 more quests, and I unlocked the trial. Our hunt leads us to the East Shroud, Scion. I suggest we follow Royal's example and take the ferry from the West Shore Pier. You doubtless wish to make certain preparations. See to them while I go on ahead. I shall wait for you at the Sweet Bloom Pier. Is that in Gridania or outside of Gridania? Oh, okay, so it's there. I might as well just take the ferry over. Because to teleport and then fly over there might actually take longer. Maybe. Let's see. We are at Lancer's Guild. I believe it's Lancer's Guild. Yes, take me there, please. Take me there, please. There we go. This way, my friends. There she is. Such a creeper. Just like popping out of nowhere all the time. Your quarry makes for the Hawthorne Hut. If Royal is truly the one we seek, we can expect that she means to make contact with her Garlean masters there. At Hawthorne? An explanation is in order. You are no doubt aware the Garleans have their own method of communicating over great distances. Well, our ingenious friends at Garland Ironworks have provided us with devices which disrupt these communications, and we have installed them around the city-states. In so doing, we have made it difficult for Imperial agents to correspond with their masters. Royal would thus have no choice but to rendezvous with her Imperial contact directly. Yet as a well-known face in the Immortal Flame, she cannot move about Thanalan without being recognized. It would only be a matter of time before someone saw through her disguise. 'Tis for this reason, I believe, that she has chosen the Black Shroud for her clandestine meeting. The Elezen are a common sight here, and her comings and goings are not like to turn any heads. As my scouts tell it, the Garleans have sent agents with a mind to destroy the devices and render such direct contact unnecessary. Unfortunately, our shinobi have thus far been successful in rebuffing their efforts. This is it. We need only make for Hawthorne's hut and catch Royale in the act. Sounds good. How far away? Oh, she's right there. Oh man, I'm getting tired. I just want to at least make it to unlock the trial. Only 2 quests away. My people report that our quarry has departed for the Bramble Patch. The ivy returns to the gnarls when she came, but perhaps it's all for the better. To convict someone of her standing, we will require damning evidence against her. What could be more than to catch her in the act when she meets with her Garlean masters? 'Tis true. My countrymen and I shall lie in wait in the shadows. Tread warily, my friends. Let's go! I think right here, right? Yeah, there she is. Oh, cutscene? Just beyond, Royale is in conversation with an individual clad in the manner of an adventurer, an Imperial intermediary, no doubt. This is it, with me! Alright, let's go. Flame Marshal Aline Royale, you're under arrest for treason and espionage. You were followed, you bloody fool! Yeah, I don't think so there, buddy. Damnation. She doesn't have her spear. Huh. You are unarmed, my lady, and scarcely garbed for battle. But if you wish to fight, you are welcome to try. What is the meaning of this, Captain? Would you arrest me for strolling in the Twelfthwood? When last I looked, there was no crime, and neither was conversing with passing strangers. You would feign ignorance, then? Very well. If you do think of something to say, there will be plenty of time to say it later. Now come quietly, or I shall make you wish you had. I will offer you no struggle after all. I have naught to hide. Oh, okay. Wait, where's the other guy? See, it's always the cute ones. Even a warrior of Royale's renown could not have hoped to escape by force. Despite her claims, her surrender does not bespeak innocence, but an awareness that her position is untenable. With the ivy thus unrooted, it is to be hoped that the tendrils she entwined around the immortal flames will gradually wither and die. Mayhap then that the people of Udal will have the grand company they deserve, but let us speak of the present. If I may ask, what will you do now, Ellen? I don't know. Talk to Alfie? So the Scions seek a way into Iceheart's sanctum. Then I dare say you are eager to return to the Rising Stones. Pray do not let me keep you. Fear not, my countrymen and I shall tend to the aftermath. You need not waste your talents here. And speaking of talents, have you considered training in the art of shinobi? You have the aptitude for it. I believe... you have the aptitude for it, I believe. So give it some thought till next time, my friend. Yeah, I don't think so. Shinobi life is not my life. I'm not into that. I am a caster. I am a summoner. I am woman, hear me roar. Why can't I click on the thing? Alright. Almost there. Let's see. Is it in the... Yeah, it's in the solar. Yep. Wait, what? Is she juggling? Wait, it's a glass of wine, a hatchet, and a knife. What? I've never seen this. I can't believe I didn't notice this till now. She's freaking juggling? Hold on. Where's the... What? I've never noticed that. Okay, that's crazy. Tataru, I swear to God. Welcome back, Aloe. I understand that Alphino had a task for you. May I ask what it was? Sure. This is what he had me do. This is what happened. Charges of treason and espionage against Aline Royale. I can scarce believe it. Could there not have been some manner of misunderstanding? No, it avails us not to dwell on it. Whatever the truth may be, we must trust to the authorities to uncover it. Let us speak of another matter. I am pleased to report that we have made progress in our efforts to find a way into Iceheart's sanctum. Yay. A simple plan. As you may recall, Iceheart used the Aetheryte in the depths of Snowcloak to teleport a short distance to the west, most likely to a sanctuary of some description. It is there that we suspect she means to summon Shiva using the crystal she stole from the House for Tom's caravan. The heretics believe that they are bringing about the second coming of their patron saint, but if, as we suspect, they mean to hold a summoning ritual of the kind employed by the beast tribes, it seems likely that the result will be something more akin to a primal. Suffice it to say, they must be stopped, and stop them we shall. But first, we must surmount the obstacle that Iceheart had placed in our path. Ordinarily, it would be a simple matter to tap into the established Aethernet and thereby follow our quarry. However, despite our best efforts, we have been unable to ascertain the position of the Aetheryte to which she teleported. Our prevailing theory is that she destroyed the second Aetheryte upon arrival, a reckless, desperate measure, but also an effective one. After discussing the matter at length with Urianger, we have concluded that we lack the expertise to develop a solution, which is why we have called upon the aid of one who does possess such expertise, a colleague of ours who is currently en route to Revenant's Toll from Charlian. She should be arriving within the hour, in fact. Since you are here, mayhap we could welcome her together. I am certain she would appreciate the gesture. Let us make our way to the northern gates and await her coming. Sure. Let's do that. Oh my god, I'm getting so tired. Just want to finish this quest. Here we go. Destination reached. Oh, here we go. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Minfilia, am I right?
None other. I bid you welcome to Revenant's Toll, and thank you for traveling so far on such short notice.
As if I could ever say no to Urianger.
Moonbreeder is an accomplished Sharlayan scholar, and an authority on aetherite technologies. She has played an invaluable role in our search for a means to capture Ascian souls.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Let us return to the Rising Stones at once, then. We have much to discuss. Okay. I was just there, man. She's still juggling? She's still juggling. I wonder if she's been doing that since the very beginning. I never noticed her doing that.
Moon! Gods, it's been ages!
Oh, longer, sister.
A joyous reunion indeed.
Well, of course it is. Moon and I are like twin sisters.
Yeah, I don't see the resemblance there, though.
Save in appearance and aptitude.
Exactly, Papalimo.
Everyone, if I could have your attention. We have with us an esteemed guest who has come from Sharlayan to assist us. I bid Moonbreeder join us here that she might share with us her extensive knowledge of aetherites. Also, as many of you are already aware, she has been overseeing our research into white auracite, a sample of which she has been good enough to bring with her.
Well, I had to come, didn't I? You'd have to be bloody daft to turn your nose up at a chance like this. Where better to conduct my final tests than a land so steeped in ether you can taste it?
'Tis plain the passage of the years hath done little to dampen thy youthful spirits.
Well, snap.
And nothing at all to reform thy youthful manner.
So what? Oh, glumping. Still a thing.
Urianger, where in the hells have you been hiding?
Unhand me.
he's like, get off! Oh, snap! She lifted him up.
I come all this way, and that's what you have to say to me. I much preferred when you were pleading with me to drop everything and hurry to your side. What was it you said? None save thee can satisfy this need.
Go on. Thine artless attempts to misrepresent mine all too innocent motives do thee little credit. Mine intent, as well thou knowest, was but to impress upon thee the gravity of the circumstance. Lest thou doubt, a deiform entity shall shortly be summoned, save if thou and no other grantest my compeers thine aid.
I have no idea what he
you
just
still
said.
haven't found it then, your missing aetherite?
We have not. No. We know that Iceheart teleported to an aetherite not far from the first. Yet even after careful analysis, we could not locate a second beacon. We now suspect that the heretics destroyed the second aetherite to impede our pursuit. Our allies continue to scour Snowcloak for Iceheart's sanctuary, but we have no guarantee that they will find it. Yet it must be found, for even now Iceheart prepares to call upon Saint Shiva.
I'm sorry, but if the aetherite's been destroyed, then that's that. Although, you're absolutely sure she used the first aetherite, are you? She didn't just use teleportation magics?
One of our own bore witness to her escape. I can say with absolute certainty that Iceheart used the aetherite.
In that case, there might be a way, so long as the ethereal current is still flowing.
Oh.
Truly? How?
We use the current to recreate the beacon. As you know, aetherites are a bit like lighthouses. We use them to reconstitute our physical forms when crossing the ethereal sea. Without them, we'd lose all sense of direction and our essence would dissipate. However, we don't rely solely on these beacons. There are currents of ether which flow between them, currents which help guide us to our destination. Now, these currents will gradually dwindle away to nothing if an aetherite is destroyed. But if even a sluggish flow remains, we could theoretically use it to direct a surge of concentrated ether towards the void left by the beacon, and thereby fill it up again.
Okay.
Like opening the floodgates to fill a dry riverbed. Though, correct me if I'm wrong, but would we not need a veritable reservoir of ether?
True.
In concert, we might manage to channel a sufficient volume, yet that is not my chief concern. To direct the flow of so great a volume of ether with the requisite precision would be a nigh impossible task in itself.
I barely succeeded in facilitating travel to an unattuned beacon. That which you describe sounds considerably more difficult.
That it does.
And dangerous. Every person who has attempted to teleport in this fashion has died in the process. They, however, did not have white aura sight at their disposal. I can use it to channel all the ether you can give me into the aetherite. However, white aura sight cannot retain ether for an extended period of time, so we would need to infuse it immediately beforehand.
Okay.
Just so you know, I'd confidently give this plan better than even odds of success. And if the worst comes to worst, your people won't suffer.
That's
Now
messed
we
up.
risk the lives of our best and brightest. We have not the time to seek other options.
And she's okay with
The
it.
ethereal current still flows. We shall carry out Moonbreeder's plan.
She's like, yeah, we could die, but don't worry, we got this. Such confidence. Cause you know
That's the
why?
spirit.
Because
Let's
Minfilia is
roll
not
the
the one that's
dice.
going in there. She's not the one taking the teleport, it's me. She's all too eager to volunteer in my life. Nice, so this next one, the instruments of our deliverance, this should be, yeah, this is the trial. I have already informed Alphino of our plan to recreate the beacon in the manner Moonbreeder described. He agreed that despite the inherent danger, it represents our only hope of success. He also said that he wishes to meet with you at Snowcloak before proceeding. I expect you will find him waiting for you there when you arrive. I want you to know that I appreciate everything you have done on behalf, Aloe, and that I have faith you will return to us, as you always have. Okay, so we're gonna go to Snowcloak, and then we're gonna log for the night, because I'm getting super tired. I got work in the morning. I think this is a good place to end off, because when we come back on Wednesday, then the very first thing we can do is the trial, and then the rest is just story. So that'll be a good place to start from. Let's see. Let's go find Alphino first and like park ourselves next to him. It's so foggy. Can't see in front of me. Getting there. There's supposed to be a mountain range in front of me, isn't there? Oh, there it is. Pull up. Oh my gosh, I'm like so tired right now. Where is it? Oh, it's down here. Alright, there he is. Alright, cool. So this is where we're going to leave off for tonight. Thank you for coming, everybody, to today's stream. Thank you for watching later on the VODs. I hope you enjoyed this episode. So we will be back on Wednesday night, hopefully, as long as, like, I don't pass out after work. But we should be on for Wednesday night to continue 2.4, part 2 of 2.4. So, thank you guys for coming. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you all later in the next one.